First of all, you have to understand the origins of modern Ukrainian nationalistic and far-right movements. This origin is simple. It is OUN, or Organization of Ukrainian Nationalists. This political and activist organization was founded in 1929 in Ukraine when it was under communist occupation, and it has continued its life and work till the end of 1950s when it was completely prosecuted. The sole goal of OUN was to fight against communist USSR because in their eyes, and rightfully so, USSR and by extension Russia and Russians were the sole prosecutor for Ukrainian troubles of that time, because the culprits and performers of the genocide, of Holodomor, of prosecution of Ukrainian elite, of exile of Ukrainian people who don't agree with the regime to gulags, were Russians and Russians only. OUN fought for identity of Ukraine, for independence of Ukraine, for sovereignty of Ukraine, and for future of Ukraine. Ukrainian nationalistic organizations have had a lot of different faces and facades. Some of them decided to be Nazis, some of them decided to be fascists, some of them decided to be national democrats, and some other decided to be something else. Yet there is a big difference between Ukrainian far-right organizations and foreign ones. Because foreign Nazi organizations, they fight to prosecute Jews, for example, or for the supremacy of white people, or something like that. Yes, some of them are being vocal against Jews or Muslims or Chinese or any other hated group of people, yet the main goal for them was sovereignty of Ukraine, because even after independence, the influence of Russia on Ukraine was magnificent, and it had to be dealt with, and only those who fought without the reason not to fight have fought them. And it so happened that those people had, let's say, controversial thoughts about other questions. Yet general struggle was against Russian influence in the faces of pro-Russian politicians, Russian oligarchy, and Russian media. And from such movements, those who decided to defend their country with weapon in the arms without any prospect of compensation were born.